Hello friends, today we'll start a tutorial on HTML. So, so what is HTML? First thing we'll learn what is HTML in this video, and then we'll move on to what are the contents of this tutorial. Okay. So first thing, what is HTML? HTML is called Hypertext Markup Language. So it is a language. Okay, why we need to study about this language? Okay, so we have other languages such as C++, Java, etc. Okay, we have such type of languages, and why we need to study about this HTML particularly. Okay, the interesting thing about this HTML is that it is used to develop the web pages, or it is used to create the web pages. Okay, that means it describes the structure of the web page using the markup. Okay, so this HTML works through its elements. It has some elements such as tags, attributes, headings, paragraphs, tables, lists, etc. Okay, through that elements which are represented by tags, the HTML works. Okay, so whenever you are writing an HTML document or a page, okay, there is certain style for the body of the HTML. Okay, now we'll see what is the body of the HTML, and then I'll give you the contents of the HTML. Then we'll go for cascading style sheets. Okay, after that we'll go for JavaScript. Okay, so today we'll start with the introduction to the body of the HTML. Okay, so generally, how does the body of the HTML looks like? Okay, that means this body generally have first line, or the first line of the syntax structure is the doctype HTML. It's doctype HTML. Okay, so what does this tell about is this doctype tells us the type of document which you are creating on the web page. Okay, and this HTML tells us that what version of HTML you are using. Okay, so whenever I'm writing this HTML, then it is clear that it is the HTML 5.0. Okay, there are many versions of HTML starting with HTML2 to HTML5 was the latest one. Okay, other than 5, if we write for the version 4 or other than 3 or something, then we need to mention what type of version you are writing, like HTML 4.0 and all. Okay, so what happens here is that whenever you're writing for more than 100 pages or many pages, then this type of syntax might create some problem for you. Every time you need to mention the version. So in order to reduce that case, what the developers have did is, in the HTML5 they have removed that part, okay, to identify the version. And then they have given directly HTML attribute. Okay, what this HTML does is it tells us that the version of the HTML. Okay, then after doc type, you need to mention what type of document it is. It is the HTML. It is called header, or it is called root element. I'll say it as it is a root element of HTML. Okay, so whatever page you are creating, for that this thing acts as the root element. Next, after this, next comes the body part. Okay, so how, before giving the body, every, suppose if you consider a web page, or if you consider a lesson in a chapter, the first thing of the lesson will be the heading, right? So even the HTML follows the same pattern. It has the head. Okay, after that you give a title. You give a title. Okay, this title thing, it is not mandatory. That is your wish. You can give the title if it is necessary, or if not, you cannot give the title. That depend on the user's perspective. Okay, so after title, you need to close the title. These tags are called paid tags. Okay, this whatever I'm mentioning in between the braces is called a tag. Okay, this is a head tag, this is a title tag. Okay, now whatever I did here is I opened the title tag and I closed the title tag. Okay, backslash title. This denotes that I'm closing the title tag. Next, if you have any title, then you need to mention there. If not, you don't mention. Okay, and now I'm done with the head section. So I want to close my head section. So I am closing it. Okay, so this closes my head section. Next, you have given the title, you have given the heading. Now goes with the paragraphs. Okay, that means the chapters have different paragraphs, or the content which you are writing will be writing, you will be writing in terms of paragraphs. So for that reason, so you'll go with the body. This is the body tag. Here is the body tag. Okay, now here what you do is, here we write the content. The body tag is for content thing. Okay, now under this body tag you can give the meta information. Meta information is, you can provide subheadings. Okay, this h1, these are the styles, okay, in which you want to write your headings. Okay, I'll show you in the notepad. Okay, this is just introduction video. I'll show you in the notepad in the next video, okay, regarding how we get this h1 and h2 and all. So we have different types of headings, different styles, starting from h1 to h5. Okay, so I can write this heading in different styles. After writing the heading, what is next? I need to give the paragraph, right? So I'll start with a paragraph tag. This P indicates a paragraph tag. So I have something to write in the paragraph. Okay, I'll write. After writing, what will do is, again you need to close the paragraph. You closed it. Okay, so if you think you're done with the content thing, then what you need to do, you open the body tag here, right? So I'll show you. Here you opened a body tag here, but you did not close it, right? So first you need to close the body tag. Okay, after that, if you see here, I opened head tag here, and I closed it here. Okay, right, I opened HTML, but I did not close the HTML file, so I need to close the HTML tag here, slash HTML. Okay, so whatever you write, whatever content you write in the page, that you need to write it in between the HTML opening, or between HTML opening and HTML closing tag. Okay, then only your content will be visible on the web page. Okay, so this is about how to the structure of the HTML and how it works. Okay, now in this video, as it is an introduction video, I'll tell you the contents of this tutorial. First thing is, we learn the HTML page creation, basic page creation. Okay, after that we'll go for the text. It indicates the same. Okay, after that we'll learn hyperlinks, how to create, how to give the links in the from one page to other. Okay, and we'll see how to form a list, how to form the tables. Okay, and how to insert the images in the page. Okay, in the HTML tutorial. After completing the HTML, we'll go for CSS. Okay, so that's all for this video. In the next video, we'll see the implementation of the above program. Thank you. If you find this thing interesting, please subscribe to my channel.